Did I tell you a big fat juicy rabbit came out?
Yeah. Yeah, remember, I told you, it's the same one probably I see.
Did you just smoke?
No. Why?
Busted.
I ain't busted.
Busted.
This ain't for you.
Lies. Busted. Busted.
I got pros.
Busted, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, if it's missing one rose, it's for somebody else, okay?
Busted. Busted. Give me my flowers that I used to didn't like, and now I'm a punk ass bitch. I'm a punk ass bitch that's in love with my man. Come here again. Give me another one.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Flexed. Thank you, because a lot of people put my name in a lot of things except prayer.
Yeah, I'm gonna pray for you.
Thank you.
I pray for you anyway.
I know, baby. But I need your prayers, because you know God for real. You know God in real life. Because I'm married to him. I'm married to that mofo, and I am that mofo, and we is together in this mofo. Ooh, my titties roll deep. I'm going to go rope-a-dope smoky choke. Bronchial on beat. I want you to guess what it is within, let's see, within a week of me posting this. Oh, I need to put these flowers in water like I said I was gonna do. I know y'all can't believe it because of the way I'm flexing tonight, but I used to hate this shit. I used to not like flowers. And I was so bona fide with it that it just made people think it made people think even more that I was a lesbian. People used to, fuck boys could think you're a lesbian just because you're not attracted to them. Like, they don't want to be accountable for being unattractive to a bitch. Like, it's impossible that I would just simply not be attracted to your bitch ass. That's not possible. It's not an option. And then here come white feminism with this victim mentality. I'm not saying that there aren't actual victims out there. In fact, we have all been victims of some sort of sexual assault. No matter how minor or major it may have been, because this is a world of misogyny and patriarchy, or whatever word. I don't like the word patriarchy in a negative connotation, because we have men who are proud to be men and who lead like men, particularly black men. So I don't, patriarchy is not a bad thing. Misogyny, however, is the manhood made of bitch. Not even manhood, is maleness made of pure bitch. So I don't like to, but patriarchy is a worthy reverence in the black community I speak of, because that's what I am. Okay, I don't know how colonizers do it. I just know what they show us about their humanity out here in these streets. But in terms of black people who are constantly saving the day. Hold on. Let me get these flowers in this one. Anyway, I was about to go into a rant, but the point is I was such a tomboy. I did not like flowers. I did, however, love carnations. But I like carnations mostly because I never smelled a flower that smelled edible. Carnations smell delicious to me. It smelled like some kind of flavoring that a donut would be to me. Like if somebody, you know how they make strawberry donuts or berry flavored, or some kind of, I don't know, cotton candy, or I don't know. It smelled like a strawberries and cream, a fruit and cream A creamy fruit smell is what carnations smell like. They still do smell like to me, and it smells almost edible. A creamy fruit smell. So what I'm gonna do now is, I'm glad I never put out a video on how to take care of flowers, because that wasn't it. The way I've been doing it hasn't been it. Everybody knows that Mr. keeps me laced with flowers regularly, so they all turn to me. Whenever a household gets flowers, they're like, they're still in the packaging, and they're like, give them to Tough Love. She knows what to do with them. Her husband keeps her having to take care of flowers, which is interesting because the only gardening I really am passionate about is edible, vegetable, herb gardening. So I'm sure that doesn't help them think that I know what to do with a flower in terms of a plant and how they behave. Anyway, so everybody in the family, on both sides of the family, always are like, let her do it. She gets flowers all the time. Well, lo and behold, come to find out recently, I almost said last year, but it might not even been last year. Come to find out, my flowers last longer if I do nothing to the end. You know, they tell you to cut the end at a 45-degree angle. When we get these holes, they not cut at a 45-degree angle. What made us think that a 45-degree angle was the angle to cut some flowers that somebody paid good money for? So I stick them just the way the fuck they are. And you think people aren't taking these in their bushel form and taking them and pulling them up out of the water to look at them and see if everything, and then putting them back in the water. They going in and out of that water. And guess what? They still look like this when you choose them. So I'm not cutting those. To me, you cut that again and it's not 45 degrees, so apparently that wasn't it. But if you cut that again, that's actually going to do the opposite and give way to air getting in. My new thing now is, I'm gonna go ahead and take the lower leaves off. The other ones will fall off when they start to die, as you can see by these. This pink one grew a fungus on it. But yeah, they all the leaves came off eventually, day by day. So be ready for your counter to be littered with leaves as the days go on. These decorative stalks and baby's breath, I generally keep. The baby's breath does eventually die out, so I'll have to just use the fresh baby's breath. But on this bare back side, I will put these other bouquet extensions. But I do want to wipe down these stems, because just in case that fungus stalk had any effect on these, I'm just wiping them down with my fingers. And then rinsing them off, and then I'm going to add them to this bouquet, my new bouquet, and then put them all into the vase of water. And I want the baby's breath and all of the extensions in the middle. I'm going to end up taking a couple of these lower leaves still. I'm going to spin these around because now is the time to do this. Anything that's leaning outward, I want to spin it around so it's curving in. Because again, this is the time to do that. And so eventually these bottom leaves will just come off. In fact, I can take some off now, because they're going to fall off. I end up taking quite a few. I wound up taking quite a few of these lower leaves. Any more? No. So yeah, I've taken all these lower branches, and don't touch it except to spin it around at the most. Okay. And then you throw all the other shit away. You put a piece of baby's breath in your head. And cause you finna bring back wearing baby's breath in your hair. That's what I'm finna do. I'm bringing it back, bitches. I'm bringing it back. Look out. Look out. Get ready, because it's here. It's here. Ugh. I better not be wear a scarf as a shawl so it doesn't look like I'm wearing an old lady shawl, years old. I better not be doing that, because the next step is the actual old lady shawl, without giving a fuck that it looks like the old lady shawl. Oh no. I'm just gonna cut off the affected part of that. Cut that off. And I'm gonna leave this somewhere. Maybe put it in a paper bag to use for rose water, romantic evenings. And I'm going to use the original bouquet paper for it. So I'm going to cut this right across here. I am brilliant. Put a binder clip on that. And really, I can just store this on up here. Come here. Why do I think I can jump up and do this? Tell me don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it if I get injured on the way down. Okay. I can do it. Call upon God's powers. She is you. But why risk it? Why risk it when you don't have to? It's not a risk if you trust God is... Okay, now you sound like colonizer religion shit. But really though, Goddess can do anything. That don't mean she should go around doing it though. But fuck it, here I go. Oh, that would have been good. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1 more inch. Why am I doing this? Oh, I almost had it. Oh, crap. My fingers keep grabbing that hoe. But not only have we acknowledged that an injury would not be worth it, I also missed enough times for me to know to take that L. That's that grown shit. No games played. No games played. When you know which you know, you know. The rest of us can't be out here just trusting governments and whatnot. Especially once you know what you know what you know. Oh yeah, that's another. Let me tell you, Mr. Ain't no water wasted around here. He be wasting water, y'all. And it's not me, cause y'all know I drink out of these. I have one upstairs and one downstairs at all times. So it ain't me. I want tacos. chicken taco. Chicken taco. And then I cannot waste this chicken that I have left over. Oh, I said I was gonna juice that pineapple. I need to do that. They dried in there. I squeezed them dry first at least, but they went ahead and dried in there. Oh, he's doing some things. I hope he is careful, but he's doing some things tonight where he is running another electricity line. He's running another line so that we can get another freezer. Don't look at me like that, y'all. We gonna not be starving when these shortages really go down. They're mostly dry. There's a little moisture, but only enough to keep the other seeds from drying completely out. So now these have ripened on the counter. They've turned a nice, they ripened from green too, girl. So they've turned a nice red on the counter. I can't believe it. I can't, but you know, Mother Nature be amazing, girl. Yes. And then I'm gonna squeeze it around like I do the see you, tomato. Gotta put some salt on that thing. It's so nice and delicious that look. I'm ripening it on the counter, y'all. Mm-hmm. There we go. Now I'm gonna run this through water a few times, and then in a couple of days I'll be ready to strain and dry.
I'm just letting you know I'm tired. I might just.
Come here, that's not all of them.
That's it. That's it.
Bye, you tell.
You notice how low I had to bend down to kiss you, right?
Notice how wide I had to reach my arm to get it
Yeah,
around you?
I did.
I don't like this, but give her a white daddy too. Who? Yeah. Adopted that little girl, trafficking her.
That's the new thing now.
Oh my God. And here's a prescription to treat your pedophilia while you adopt this little black girl